Right guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm with Dad. Say hello, Dad.
Hi there everyone, welcome back.
We are going to show you guys some of the kits, some of the tractors and machinery that we have on the farm.
Does anybody know what that is?
Nobody knows what that is. It's one of those.
A fridge?
Yes, best part about this tractor, it's got a fridge.
Yes.
So last year I did a similar video. I'll put a link to that just there, but I thought we'd do a bit more of an updated version for anybody who's new to the channel. And of course, since then, we've added a new tractor to the fleet, haven't we, Dad? And yeah, obviously this time you're in it. I don't think you were in the last one, so.
I don't think I was, though. With the hat.
With the hat.
With the hat.
So what do you want to start? Do you want to start with the old girl?
We're going to start with the old girl, haven't we?
Your favourite.
Have we got a key or?
We've got a key somewhere. Yeah, it's that one there.
She'll always start, that one, okay?
There we go.
I'll get her out then.
Yeah. This is your favourite one, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Your favourite tractor on the farm?
Isn't it?
Yeah.
It just feels
Oh,
right.
we love the 20.
Yeah, it's a good old girl.
Ford
She's on
TW20.
Terra tyres, isn't it, at the moment? These Terra tyres have been on for some time.
Yeah, we've had Terra tyres on the TW20 for as long as I can remember, I think.
We have got the original wheels to go on, if need be.
If need be, they're in the shed.
She'll certainly look better.
Yeah.
But the reason we put them on, we've probably explained before, is because it's just we wanted it for rolling.
For rolling.
We've got a 40-foot 7th roll.
Doesn't leave a mark, does it?
No, it's perfect for rolling. I hate to see those wheelies.
Yeah, you see them all year, don't you?
All year, you see them all year.
Yeah, if you create them, you can see
and if
them.
you've been scratching with the roll, you want to really have no hesitation, when you're rolling.
No. We've had this tractor on the farm since new, haven't we?
We have. 1983 it came. I think it was the last of the 20s. I think they'd already introduced the TW25 range.
Yep.
Because not long afterwards we did buy a TW35.
Yep.
Which is no longer on the farm. So I think this was the old model. I think it was a good deal from memory.
Yeah. Well, we did have a 25. There were two 25s.
We did once, yes.
Yeah.
Well, of course, we ran Fords quite heavily in the 80s.
In the 80s, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was.
We had a big fleet, didn't we?
We had a big fleet then. They were #1 tractor.
Yeah. I think they still are.
They probably still are.
I think they are.
Yeah. It's probably on its 3rd engine. I can't remember the exact history, what happened. Crank went through. Conrod went through the side of one of them.
Yeah, that's right.
And it was replaced, and I think the oil pump failed. I think there's a pin sheared.
Yeah.
And we had a seizure. So it's its 3rd short engine.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's annoying me. It's still painted in the red colour.
In the red colour, yeah.
But,
yeah, it doesn't quite match the rest of the
at the time, all we wanted to do
machine.
was get it back online. You see, it's been like it some time. But you could buy from Ford the short engine, minus head.
Yeah.
And new crank, new block, new pistons, so all new, no reconditioning, and they weren't that expensive.
Yeah. This is one of 2 Ford tractors we have on the farm left over
We've
from the fleet.
only got 2 left now, and we've got a 7710,
which we'll have a look at in a bit.
Vintage, 83.
83, yeah.
I think that sort of tells you a bit, but yeah. So we can look round it if you like.
Yeah.
It must be a fairly basic tractor, Nick, because we haven't got sister rams on it.
No.
Never a problem. It's a bit of a problem now because I think the hydraulic pump is a bit worn. Isn't
it is worn, yeah. It is. Yeah.
If you put the sprayer on, the old Bertu, it just about lifts up. But if you put the all newer Elite model on,
it won't
with
lift
100 litres extra.
It doesn't want to lift it.
It doesn't want to lift it.
It doesn't want to know.
I think the upgrade there is the LED lights, but we've kept the originals.
Yeah,
I'm not quite sure
we've got the LEDs on there
to begin with.
Yeah, they were.
When it came new, it had these really big long reflectors.
Oh yeah. Oh, bump my head on them all the time. Yeah.
So they've been taken off.
Yeah.
I think we've still got them. Little things like this used to go on them. These castings down there, the bottom link. That you can see that's been renewed. It's been renewed several times.
Yeah.
Bit of a fault there with this looks like a bodge up. That's for the
light bar.
The light bar.
Yeah.
And we have the cover for it.
Yeah, because we do run a light bar in this, don't we? It's very handy.
It's really handy for rolling.
Because you like to double roll.
I love to double roll.
Yeah.
Because with 40 foot, you've got time to do it. You can go slowly first time.
Yeah, just follow the light bar. On the...
And then if it wants rolling again, it's difficult to see the mark second time rolling.
It is.
My father used to say it just makes a big difference.
Second time over. Yeah,
it does. So that's why it has to be directed to the battery. So that looks a bit of a bodge, but that works. And that'll come off when we're finished. No, this tractor's still in service, isn't it?
Oh, definitely.
It's in semi-retirement.
Semi-retirement.
I noticed it was a bit of a clean.
It does need a bit of a clean.
But then again, it's a working tractor, isn't it, still?
You've left it a bit mucky in here, Dad.
Is it me?
Is it? Yeah, it's probably me.
I think it's original seat.
Yeah, definitely original seat.
This is off. We've got this in the workshop on its shelf because we have a shelf for this tractor.
Yeah, that started peeling off there, the fabric, didn't it?
I believe you can get them, but I think the original might go back. I always think if you can keep original, it would be better. The headline has been stuck up a bit because it does come down.
Yeah.
But
no, I think we mentioned in another video, didn't we, how, you know, a lot of people are saying, oh, you're going to restore the old Fords. I don't... we like them like this, don't we?
I quite like them original, actually. The wear and tear is just how it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I particularly don't like new paint.
No.
No, I think
paint, keep the original paint is better,
should be left alone. Everything works up there, air conditioning works.
Window wiper, aircon. The aircon in the old Fords is the best.
On these old other videos I've seen, and it is the best, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, it's the older model. It's
got the dual power
on a switch rather than a mechanical switch rather than the button.
No, we like the dual power.
And four-wheel drive down here. That might be on the...
Yeah, four-wheel drive up and
might
down.
be on the electric four-wheel drive on the newer one, is it?
On the 7710 it is.
It is on that 7710.
And that's the same year as this,
on the 35. I can't remember. I don't know. Yes, it's all sort of altogether tractor. Tried not to knock it about in its 40 or near 40 years. Annoyingly, soon after we had it, just down there, you can't see it, a stone flicked up. It was me, actually, and put a slight dent near there. Tiny. I hadn't painted it, a little tiny touch-up. You still see it. Did it really soon after we...
annoying, yeah.
That's annoying, yeah. Right, we'll move on then. Where do you want to go next?
Shall we do something a bit more modern or another classic?
Well, walking up to this John Deere, so should we have a look at this?
Have a look at the John Deere then. 8270R.
2015, isn't it?
2015, this is probably our newest tractor, isn't it?
It replaced our case. I think that's where it came from.
Came from, yeah. We had an old
case, an old.
Well, no, I say old. It was brand new. Yeah, had a 340 Magnum, didn't we?
Which is a bit more powerful than this. I think about 340, isn't it? One of the main reasons we changed because the case. Things were a little bit different then, but the case 340 it was category 4.
It was category 4.
Which did limit
what you could
other
do.
Jobs.
Yeah. Well, it was a beast, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was a big tractor.
Good tractor. I was never completely happy moving away from Deere for the big tractor.
No.
I had Deere before.
Yeah. Yeah, we had another 8 Series, didn't we?
Yeah.
03.
It had the same power shift gearbox.
That's it, yeah. 16 speed.
And when we ordered this, we ordered that with the very basic 16 speed power shift.
Yeah.
And I prefer that. I prefer the basic.
Yeah, I do. The
basic transmission.
Yeah. We've taken the rear wheel weights out, didn't we?
We have, yeah. Against some John Deere advice on that, but we feel the tractor's heavy enough. But we've got them, they can go back again.
They can go back again,
and I think it's better. I think it's easier for road transport and grain transport.
Definitely.
It's a heavy tractor anyway.
It is a heavy tractor.
And you can see the spool valves, we've got 4. One of them's obviously used for the pickup hitch.
Pickup hitch, yeah.
In fact, our old John Deere didn't have a pickup hitch.
No.
It's really a no-no now to have a grain... Well,
you got to have a pickup hitch.
Of course you have,
yes.
So that's one of the reasons we have the Magnum. And the Magnum was good at grain trailer work, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
And it was fast at 50k.
Yeah.
But it's almost too fast 50k.
Yeah, this is 40k, this one.
The standard transmission is 40k, isn't it? But quite honestly, a tractor of this size with, 40 or 16 tons of grain or whatever. Okay, if you're on the dual carriageway, you might want to be going at 50k.
Yeah. But for what we use it for...
Probably local roads around villages.
Yeah, between fields.
40k.
40k is plenty. You don't... I don't think you ever want to go faster. When I'm driving it, I never want to go faster.
We tried to make a big tractor as compact and as light as possible. Of course, you could argue, why didn't we go for a 7 Series?
Yeah, that's a question we get asked all the time, and I was just about to ask you
actually, that. I can see their point, and I'm very tempted. There is something though about having an 8 Series or that weight of tractor. Sometimes they're so strong, and the sheer size of them makes them the tractor they are.
Yeah.
I think they're a good tractor personally, the 8 Series.
Yeah.
Especially a sort of standard basic one.
We have had a couple of issues. I've mentioned it before.
Oh, well, yes. But
now we're talking on the electrical side, not the mechanical side. I've had to have the processor and the computer replaced twice. We won't go into detail on that now because that has been in previous videos. But aside from the electrical problems, we do get on well with this tractor.
Yes, we do actually. We had wafer weights on our old Deere, and I prefer the look of the wafer weights. But then,
yeah, the block, we have had it off and on a couple of times, haven't we?
We have.
It's a bit
now
of
we know how to do it. It's actually not too bad.
A bit of a job the first time, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit of a knack. No, I've forgotten how to do it. Did it sort of hook it like that?
Yeah, it just sort of hooks on, doesn't it?
Yeah, easy access to the engine. You know a little bit more about the servicing. You've got air filter.
Air filter down there, yeah. The rads fold out.
Peer down there and see the independent suspension. The good thing about these, you get these rads and they all swing out, don't they?
Yeah, it's quite easy to service.
We've discovered that if you're changing the oil, you want to turn the wheel before you drain. Is it left hand down? Because you get to the filter.
Get to the filter.
And the drain plug.
And the plug, yeah.
It's all easier than having it. But once you've
drained it, you can't turn it on to turn it.
Not advisable.
Not advisable, no. It's down there, Dad, yeah.
I can't see it. There's your supply. So you want to turn right hand down.
Yeah.
And then if you get at that and the oil filter. I do like the balance of weight distribution here with the engine well over that front axle.
Nice spacious cab.
Yeah, it's a good cab, isn't it? Yeah, there's lots of room. The 8 Series cab is quite large, isn't it? Got the standard radio that came with it. This bar we had to buy, that's a really useful bar for these ram mounts. It's a John Deere bar, isn't it?
Yeah, so we can mount drill computer and stuff on there.
I'm a big fan of ram mounts.
Yeah.
You are too.
Yeah, ram mounts are great.
So very straightforward.
Very straightforward, yeah. You've got your transmission here, got your spool controls here.
Yeah.
Hand throttle there.
Yeah, I like that.
It's just everything sort of there, PTO switch, you've got your aircon controls, but a lot of it is done through the computer. Here are your hydraulics, and you want to adjust the flow, you've got to do it on the touchpad like that.
It's actually brilliant that you can do that. It's just when it goes wrong.
When it goes wrong, yeah. So
you can't adjust them, you can't go with it, can you?
It's on its third processor, that computer. But, fingers crossed, when they replace it the second time, they put a new one in, whereas the first time, didn't they put a reconditioned one in.
A fridge.
Yes, best part about this tractor, it's got a fridge.
Yes.
So, yeah, I think we've got a good mix of old and new, don't we?
Yeah, we've got, yeah. Old and new is a good way of putting it. I mean, yeah, it sort of works. I think every farm is different.
Of course so.
What works for us probably wouldn't work for somebody else.
Exactly. We've got our old Sanderson 725C loader.
A nice little tractor this. We bought it as a sort of for our other farm, but Farm 2 as you call it, isn't it?
Farm 2.
It used to stand there for loading out grain and other stuff that was coming in and out. When we sold our Sanderson 726
that we had before.
We bought the first JCB. Well, first JCB for a long time.
Yeah.
The one that's just been sold.
Yeah.
I miss having one of these about.
Yeah.
In a way, I shouldn't have traded in, I expect.
No, when did we get this? About 2010, 2009?
It's been a year after we bought the.
We bought that JCB in 07.
I think we got it in 2008.
2008.
Had a fairly good home.
Yeah.
We can see.
Yeah.
We've had it. It's done 1 hour and 3,900.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite low hours. I think we've done about 1,000 hours, haven't we, since?
I think we've done about 5,000 now, yeah.
Yeah, about 5,000. So it's still relatively low hours. Because I sort of half knew the tractor.
Yeah.
And where it came from.
Yeah.
That made a big difference. We both like, don't we, the
headstock.
Yeah. Headstock carriage.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know it's all been superseded. You can't get things now unless you order them specially.
It's all Euro brackets now. Q-fit.
Q-fits.
You don't like those, do you?
I noticed the bolt missing.
Yeah, there's a bolt missing on the handle.
You need to address that. So very basic.
Very basic, yeah. You got your up and down, your tilt, and your teleport. You know, you boom in and out.
The reason it's broken here, unfortunately, it was stolen once.
It was stolen.
It was stolen. It was used in a ram raid.
ATM machine.
ATM machine.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's when that got broken.
That got broken. Yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah. It was on the television, I think.
It was on the television. It made the newspaper as well. Our loader was sort of rammed into the wall near a one-stop.
Yeah. didn't get it out. Just made a hell of a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Didn't hurt the tractor.
No.
Although we had to get a new key, didn't we? They'd hot-wired it.
Yeah, they'd hot-wired it.
Unfortunately, yes, that damage there was done there, which is a shame because it was pretty much all together. Yeah, so manual controls, 4-speed gearbox, isn't it?
4-speed gearbox, yeah.
Dump clutch there.
Dump clutch there, yeah. It's obviously shuttle, forward, neutral, reverse. It's just a simple machine and it does the job, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. If you're in a tight spot, they're very compact.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the teleporters.
Yeah, Perkins engine in this, not an old Ford engine like in the old ones.
No.
So this is our more modern Tele Handler Jcb 53270, isn't it? We'll have a quick look around it, but we can just quickly explain the headstock on here.
Yeah, this is a Cherry Products headstock. Built by Cherry Products, but Sanderson.
Sanderson brackets, yeah. This is the actual headstock we had fitted on the other JCB, the 07 plate. Yeah. And then when we upgraded the JCB, we thought, well, this is still good enough. We'll bung it on the new one.
The pins that we used were from the new... They're new
pins, yeah.
And we made the effort of getting new rams here.
That's right, we did.
So that we weren't putting on second-hand stuff onto effectively a new tractor.
New tractor, yeah.
But I've noticed, I've pointed out to a little bit
of a leak.
We have got a seal popping out.
We do,
there.
yeah.
As it happens, we've got 2 rams on the shelf. So we have this, if you like, second-hand headstock of our old tractor fitted. And I think that there's more than enough life in that.
Oh, definitely.
2 tractors.
Yes, definitely.
It works for us. Now, I wouldn't say if you were doing a lot of ripping out, silage clamps, people say, well, that's not strong enough.
Yeah, you'd probably think about getting something stronger for that.
I think it is horses for courses here, isn't it? But give me the Sanderson headstock any day.
Yeah.
I like it. And we're used to it, of course.
We're used to it. But that being said, I've been looking for a bale grab, bale squeeze, and getting one on Sanderson has proven difficult. Got one on order now, but getting one on the Sanderson with Sanderson brackets has proven quite difficult because no one runs them anymore.
No one runs them anymore, no. I don't like the idea of this sort of self-weld job. I mean,
no, it says
I'm actually surprised it's allowed.
Yeah, we said we can supply you a bale grab on Euro brackets, but you'll have to cut off the brackets and weld on the Sanderson brackets that we'll send out with it.
Yeah, I'm thinking,
well, there is with us if we try and do it.
Yeah. You see straight away, it's got AdBlue.
It's on AdBlue.
Slightly annoying, but that's one of the other reasons. Just go back to the Deere. The old Magnum 340 wasn't old.
Yeah, the Magnum
340 was AdBlue.
It was AdBlue.
And there was a couple of times we ran it low, and it
goes into limp mode.
It goes into limp mode.
Oh,
and
that
come
was
out and do it. That was a bit of a pain.
Yeah, that was a pain.
Well, you tell me. If anybody out there tells me, I'm fairly sure the 8 Series doesn't have it. We've never filled it up.
Well, there's no AdBlue tank on there.
No, it's got a recirculating exhaust or something, hasn't it? Which I was told at one point would need to be changed after so many years or hours.
That's right, yeah.
But now I think Deere have said you don't have to
change. You don't have to do it, no.
It's pretty much the same, but different, isn't it? I think.
You mean as our old 07 one? 531. More spools.
Yeah, the spools are better, aren't they? Because you can actually tip a trailer quite comfortably.
You can tip a trailer now. Yeah. Not that you would use it for carting or anything, but
no.
If you're doing any yard work where you need to get a trailer tipped up, it's quite handy.
It's quite handy, yeah. They've made some changes to the picker pitch safety-wise, haven't they? Which can be slightly annoying, but it is an improvement there.
Yeah. There's a button you have to click in the cab.
That's right.
Yeah.
That was trailer brake, isn't it?
Trailer brake is there.
Yeah, trailer.
Yeah, you got your light socket there.
Does anyone know what that is?
That's one of those.
A few things there that we don't use and probably never use, but although you might use a tipping element.
Yeah, well I have. Yeah, I did actually a week or two ago.
So it hasn't been washed, your tractor due for a wash, but it's interesting here that we had a problem with the oil tanks, the integral oil tank built between these chassis plates.
The hydraulic oil tank, yeah.
It was repaired under warranty, but look.
We're worried now that it might be a bit more...
I wouldn't say it was a leak. I've got a feeling it's a slight seep, so I think there's something going on there.
Yeah, there is something there.
We've got various things like the smooth ride is automatic now, isn't it?
Automatic,
That used to be a bit of a pain to get in.
Yeah.
You default back to out of smooth ride.
Yeah. Now it's just a button.
Now it's just a button.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. But I did notice there was something on the door.
Yes,
it's just out of warranty, this machine now. But
one annoying thing here, isn't there?
Well, what happened? I noticed about 6 months ago. I thought, what's going on here? Is that? And I looked at that and I thought, that hinge is loose. And I thought, oh, that's an easy fix. It'll just be a tightening of a bolt that hinge to the door, a frame of the door. I looked, I couldn't see anything in there, and I thought, well, how does that hinge bolt onto this door? You see it, look there.
Yeah.
See the movement?
Yeah.
Well, it turns out, after a bit of investigation, that it isn't bolted, and you can't tighten that up.
Can't tighten it up, can you?
And the only way you can do it is replace the door. Now, that seems a bit daft to me.
It is a bit silly.
And I'm trying to think, how does that hinge, anyway, attach in there? Is it welded in there? The weld's broken in there. It's already starting to bulge out of it, so it's not on a 2-year bit of kit. That was addressing, so that's not... Because it's only going to get worse, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I like the new style cabs. Tell you what, my favourite bit about this is the curved glass.
Oh, there's no doubt. It's a huge difference. It's a great cab, isn't it?
Yeah, brilliant cab, yeah.
I can't actually fault the cab, to be honest.
No,
I can't fault the machine. Although I picked a couple of faults, haven't I?
But no, this curved glass is brilliant, especially for loading up lorries and is really good, because the other one you really had to go like this.
And the air conditioning's better in this one, isn't it?
Air conditioning's much better.
Okay on the other ones. It was okay, but they've improved it vastly, haven't they?
It's going to boot up. There we go. Yes, you've got AdBlue, fuel, temperature, you've got your speed readout and your RPM. So everything's basically controlled on here. You've got all your lights and your window wipers and stuff.
Show me how the pin works, Nick, because that's the safety thing now.
So what you have to do is you have to hold this button down.
So it's a conscious effort,
whilst you do your pin button there.
So in other words, you can't knock the pin out.
No.
For safety.
Yeah. So it's that one there, but it only works when you're holding that button. You can hear it beep.
Yeah. So you really got to be consciously aware.
Yeah.
The rear picker pitch is still a little bit of a mystery to me.
All you got to do is you click.
You have to change from here. You have to go from a different colour here.
Yeah. So you click that button till it goes green. Then you click that centre one on the joystick. Turns blue.
Now you can.
And then you can lift up the catch. And
then go back, just use that toggle switch to.
That's it. Yeah. So all in all, we get on well with it, don't we? Those fiddly little bits.
I'm not worried about those.
We'll get those
sorted.
sorted.
We've got a good dealership. Sharmans have looked after this tractor.
Sharmans, yeah.
They supplied it. And they've been very good over the oil leak, put that right. And I've talked to them about the door, and we're working on that.
We're working on that. They'll sort us out. They're good lads.
It is out of warranty. It's slightly annoying on the door, but I know they look after it because they always have. But what we'll do, we'll wash it, give it a good service, and we'll just monitor that leak.
Yeah.
And go from there.
Yeah.